Rhea Ripley has come back to reclaim her WWE Women's Championship, to reclaim Dirty Dominic Mysterio. But one thing she has not reclaimed is the good Raw ratings, as once again, Monday nights gets further away from the 2 million mark as they lose almost 100,000 viewers. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. The Raw ratings are in, and they are not good. There's a few reasons why they are not good. First of all, the main reason is they're down. Captain Obvious. The ratings are down from last week. Okay, that's one thing. Another thing is we hear how big a draw Rhea Ripley is, well, and also how engaging and how good this storyline's been with Dominic and Liv Morgan. She returns last week. They promote it all week. They let us know that Rhea Ripley is going to open the show. This is Rhea's first real return. Yes, she returned last week, but we're going to get to hear her. We're going to get to see what she thinks and her thoughts and Rhea's revenge, basically. Talk about the Liv Morgan revenge tour. We're going to get to see the Rhea Ripley revenge tour. Yet they lose so many ratings. And I get it, there's not that many people that can draw, but if you're a draw and you return after a long absence and then you get promoted for a week straight that you're going to be on the next show, if you're a real draw or any sort of draw for that matter, the rating would go up. If this was The Rock, the rating would be going up. If it was John Cena, the rating would be going up. If it was CM Punk or Roman Reigns, the rating would go up. So yeah, it's a little bit disappointing for Rhea Ripley that she was heavily promoted for this show and the rating still went down. However, I will defend Rhea Ripley and say that I don't believe that there is many needle movers in WWE anymore. I don't believe there's many draws, and I mean, this could have happened to anybody. I mean, there's like maybe a small percent, like 1% of the roster can draw, and maybe Rhea Ripley is just not in that top 1%. So what I will say is, though, as well, in terms of the YouTube clips, all the YouTube clips featuring her were at the top. They all performed the best in terms of views, and it will be interesting to see just how Rhea Ripley does in the quarter-by-quarter hours when they come out, because she heavily featured on this Raw. It wasn't just the opening segment. She was in pretty much every segment, especially for the first hour. It felt like it was the Rhea Ripley show. But again, that's another reason why it's bad news for her that the ratings are low, because she featured so heavily, yet the rating declined. So, WWE Raw, Monday, July 15th, 2024, did 1.669 million viewers. We've got the 69 in there. I wonder if Dirty Dom and Liv Morgan were 69ing. But anyway, coincidence or not, 1.669 million. Last week did 1.75 million. So it's down 5% on last week, and it is down 81,000 in total in terms of viewership. Now, in the key demo, this week did a 0.56. Last week did a 0.59. And again, that equates to a 5% loss. So, yeah, just disappointing to see Raw once again go down. They're at the 1.669. A few weeks ago, they were into the 1.8s, and you were thinking maybe they can get close to 2 million if they keep putting on good shows. But now, unfortunately, they seem to be heading in the other direction. I mean, it is summertime. We're heading to SummerSlam, but maybe less people watch wrestling in the summer. We all know Tony Khan's expecting some sort of big boost for AEW, but I would have to say that in the summer, you've got a chance of lower ratings, although there's less competition in the summer as well, so you've got to factor it in. Either way, I mean, we can make excuses. We can say there's something on TV. We can say it's summertime, people are having barbecues and stuff like that. If the product's good, people will watch it. And unfortunately, this week, 5% less people were watching it. So let's get into the future. I was going to say let's get into the YouTube clips, but if you actually look at this week's compared to the last trailing 4 weeks, it's down 7%. So yeah, just overall, Raw is down. Over the past 4 weeks, Raw has been averaging 1.797 million, so almost 1.8 million. And then this week is a decline on that. So yeah, very disappointing and not good news for Rhea Ripley, her big return, you know, and then we get this bit of a failure of a rating. So yeah, it's disappointing. But as we look at the YouTube clips, in first place with 1.072 million, Rhea Ripley to Dirty Dominic, "You're mine." So this was Rhea saying to Dominic backstage, "You're mine." She gives him the rose. This got over 1 million views. In second place, 635,000 views, Dirty Dominic Mysterio tries to explain himself to Rhea Ripley. Again, you can see a trend here. Third place, 573,000 views, Dirty Dominic Mysterio's night from bad to worse against Jey Uso. Looks like there's a little error in there, spelling error, or a text error, or whatever, a typo. I'm pretty sure that it's supposed to say Dirty Dominic Mysterio goes, his night goes from bad to worse, but it didn't say that. Anyway, 573,000, and it's not because he had a match with Jey, so it's because Liv Morgan got involved and he fell on top of her, she fell on top of him, and again, Rhea Ripley came out and we seen Liv Morgan go, "Oh shit," and she ran off. Fourth place we have with 512,000 views, the Wyatt Six intimidate Chad Gable and the Creed Brothers. Fifth place with 505,000 views, Rhea Ripley challenges Liv Morgan at SummerSlam. So the top 5 most viewed clips from YouTube, 4 from Raw, are the Rhea Ripley, Dominic, Liv Morgan stuff. So 4 out the top 5. That's not bad going. You know, it just goes to show you that this angle, this story's hot. This is like one of the best things they've got going. People are engaging. People are caring. Maybe not enough to tune in and actually watch the show, but people are watching this via social media and other platforms. So that's definitely a good thing that WWE have going here. Which is a bit surprising. I did think Rhea Ripley returning would have got a better rating, but it wasn't to be. Although I did say the main event probably lost a lot of views, and I stick by that. I think the quarter for the main event, quarter 12, 10:45 to 11 p.m, guys. Mark my words, I think that is going to fucking fail, because nobody wants to see Jey Uso versus Sami Zayn. Sixth place with 416,000 views, Drew McIntyre loses his temper with Adam Pearce and Seth Rollins. I mean, why Seth Rollins came out and got involved in that, I don't know, but I thought it was a bit underwhelming, the whole Drew stuff. And in 7th place, Otis rebooks Chad Gable, and this got 346,000 views. That was the top 7 clips from WWE's YouTube page on Raw, and again, no world champion in there. The segment with Gunther and Damian Priest wasn't here, and that's not a good sign. How can you be the champion? How can your title match not be bringing in the numbers? You know, it's not good. I don't think it's a match that should be main eventing SummerSlam. I don't think it's a match that should be having a world title involved at SummerSlam. Damian Priest versus Gunther, for me, is not world championship material, and it seems that other people think that as well, because if people were interested, if people thought it was good, if people wanted to see it, the numbers would be doing better for that video. People would be clicking on it, but they're not. So yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts. The numbers are good. The Rhea Ripley stuff, yeah, people were responding on social media. People excited to see her back. But in terms of the actual viewership of the show, 5% less tuned in, despite knowing that she was going to be on the show tonight and knowing that she was going to be looking for revenge against Liv Morgan, and less people tuned in to see it. So yes, surprising. Anyway, guys, catch you in the next one. Not good news for Monday Night Raw. Till then, though, peace.